Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Test, test. 1, 2. Perfect. There we go. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Sidonia Muse. Welcome to NACS Racing, North American Circuit Series tonight. For race 18 of our first season of NACS, we're here at the Mexican Grand Prix. Short quali, 36th lap race tonight. We got 9 drivers joining us tonight, both McLarens of Sparky and Jelly, the Red Bulls of Pete Newfie and Smoke, Slingshot and Druply in the Alfa Romeos, Abrupt in the AlphaTauri, and the current constructors leaders right now, Vodka Victory and Greatest in the Aston Martins. Vodka Victory is also leading our Drivers' Championship at the moment. Should be a pretty good race, pretty hectic. Just adjust my volume there. There we go, more game volume. Yeah, this is a pretty sketchy track. Definitely one of the more trickier tracks to drive in this game, especially with no assists. Here in NACS, all the drivers are driving with absolutely no assists on whatsoever. And this track feels like you're on ice the whole time, similar to other tracks in this game, such as Baku. It just feels like you have no grip whatsoever at some points. So, yeah, this could be a struggle for everyone involved. Anybody could screw up tonight. Anybody could make a mistake. It's also a track not a lot of people are very comfortable with. People usually don't drive it that often. It's not a very common one to drive. So, yeah, this is going to be a tricky one for a lot of people. Shoutouts to Sparky and the McLaren, though, who's going to attempt to win his home Grand Prix tonight, though. And give it his best shot. Especially after the rough race that he had last week at Monza. He's going to try to make up for it tonight with his home Grand Prix. We'll see if he can do it. Looking pretty quick. Should be a good time, at least for us anyway. It might not be for the drivers, but should be a laugh for those of you watching. Just waiting for everyone to ready up, and we'll get into our short qualifying session. 18 minutes for people to set the fastest lap they can around Mexico. And this track, it's got some tricky stuff because depending on your setup, that straightaway at the beginning is so long, but then the rest of the track, the straight line speed doesn't really matter. So you kind of got to find that balance of what works for you with your wing setup on this track. Goes. All this up here now. There we go. Yes. Okay. So everyone's ready up now. We're gonna get into this 18 minutes short qualifying session, and we also play on dynamic weather here in NACS. The past 2 weeks in a row, we had a wet sprint at Zandvoort, and we had a full wet race last week at Monza, which was absolutely terrifying for these guys. So hopefully they get a little bit of a break from that tonight. That would be good for them, I think. Let's see it loading in there now. How's it looking? That's the main thing right now. So let's see, how is it looking? Lobby updated coming in. Like that. Loading, and it's looking all sunny. Should be a full dry qualifying at the very least. Funny enough, I don't think we've had a single wet qualifying this entire season yet. But we're going to throw it on there. We're going to throw it on, wait for the first driver to come out of the pits, and that's who we'll watch. We'll see who decides to come out first. Probably going to be Vodka Victory. He likes to come out first, or one of the McLarens. They usually like to come out on track as soon as they possibly can. But before we get into all of that, oh yeah, it is going to be Vodka Victory. Yeah, so we're just going to hop on board with him for the time being. Doing his out lap. He'll be the first person to start a hot lap, so we're going to watch him. As per usual. But yeah, before we get into all that, we have a quick little shout out to our sponsor for tonight's stream, April Harvey. If anyone doesn't know, April is an independent author from Newfoundland, Canada. She's published several different poetry books, but her biggest accomplishment in recent years has been her Millie the Witch Newfoundland book series. 3 books in total so far, a whole trilogy of books that you can pick up on her website, aprilharvey.com, or on Hulu or Amazon, where she sells them. I believe she has a sale on the go right now, a little bundle for the holiday season. She's recently published her 3rd book, The Witch, Her Dog, and the Unicorns, and it reached number 35 on Amazon's top 100 children's books in Exploring Canada for Children. Characters included a witch who never wears a hat, a silly German shepherd who doesn't know what unicorns look like, and a tiny elderly guard dog who's just resting his eyes. The books are recommended for ages 10 and under. They also include a young reader's question and activity guide to make more memories with your kids and relatives this holiday season. And by supporting April, you'll also be supporting an independent Newfoundland author who is doing it all by herself. Just something that not a lot of people can say they're doing nowadays. So make sure you check out, like I said, her website, aprilharvey.com. And go there, and you can order her books, and you can also leave reviews on them after you've purchased and read them. Hopefully, so far she's had great response from kids alike. I've adored her books, and I hope yours will too. So once again, go check out aprilharvey.com. Check out her Millie the Newfoundland Witch book series. But now, back to the qualifying. Here we go. Vodka Victory, like I said, he's out here on his hot lap right now. Got through the first sector pretty well, no issues from what I could see. So far on par, but again, that's where the lap all comes through, is in this fast second sector here. These quick little S-turns that he's coming up to here now shortly. We'll see. You have to be careful. They're easy to invalidate here also. Pushing it too hard, let's see. Ooh, and yes, he keeps it within the lines. Vodka keeps it within the lines. Coming around to 3rd sector now. 3rd and final sector, stadium section. Possibly one of the most hated sections in all of F1. A lot of people do not like the stadium at all. Vodka gets through it. Oh, his car loses a little bit of grip though, coming around the final corner. So that is going to cost Vodka some time. He's going to post a 119.1 for now. That will be the fastest lap for the time being. But meanwhile, we also have Druply Bunyan in the Alfa Romeo. Currently 2nd in the driver standings. He's also out on a hot lap right now, coming up to the 3rd sector. So let's see how he takes this stadium section here. Like I said, one of the more hated sections in the whole F1 calendar. A lot of people do not like it at all. And a lot of guys are going to be sliding coming out of these final 2 corners, as we saw with Vodka. That definitely cost Vodka some time, otherwise he would have had a 118. But there we go, Druply with a 119.1, same as Vodka. But yeah, Vodka actually would have had a faster lap than Druply there if his car hadn't slid coming out of the final corner. He would have had a 118, I think. There's Pete the Newfie with a 119.4. Solid time for Pete there in the Red Bull. Great lap from Pete there. That's going to put him, a couple tenths off of Druply and Vodka. But Pete, for the rest of this season is on controller. So he's doing this all no-sys on controller. So you got to give him credit for that. Not the easiest thing in the world at all. Who else is out there right now? Slingshot also out on a hot lap. He's come up to the final sector here now as well. So we'll check him out, see how he's doing. See what kind of time Sling can get here. Unfortunately, it does look like it will be slower than the other guys. It's going to be a 120.1. But at least he did manage to get a clean lap time on the board. We also now have Smoke, aka Black Stappen, and Sparky are both out now. So we're going to hold on and wait to see what they can do. They're going to post some hot laps here soon. Yellow flag in Sector 1, I think that's just Slingshot going into low fuel mode there. Or he might have gone like a little wide there or something, but he's okay, still driving around. Like I said, Vodka Victory is currently leading in our Drivers' Championship by a good margin. So he's just trying to, at this point in the season, he's just trying to seal up the Drivers' Championship with these 7 races we have remaining. But with the Constructors, it's still up for grabs. Aston Martin currently lead by about 80 points or so over Alfa Romeo. So Druply and Slingshot are still trying to fight to steal the Constructors away from Aston Martin. Here we go around with Smoke here now. Going around on his hot lap through the first sector. Nice and smooth, just flows right through it. You don't need to brake at all there. In those 2 corners, just slide right through them. And Smoke actually would have, like I said, that was great. I knew, like, that was super smooth from him. That was actually a purple Sector 1 for Smoke there. At least that's what the game is telling me anyway. Purple Sector 1 for Smoke. So he's on board for a pretty solid lap here. Even though it doesn't appear like he's actually using ERS, I just noticed. No, I think he's actually not on a hot lap. So this isn't even a hot lap for Smoke, funny enough. Surprised. I figured he should have just gone for it. If he had just gone for it, this might have been a really good lap, but nope, looks like he's going around again. Now he's actually going to start his hot lap here now. So he does get a time on the board, but it's not a great one. He's going to want to, because he's going to go around here now and actually use his ERS, or no, he's not. For some reason, Smoke is forgetting to turn his ERS switch on. What the hell is going on? Sparky, meanwhile, is coming around the final corner here now. Sparky is also only starting a hot lap here now as well. And Sparky actually using his ERS. So confused at what's going on with Smoke. He's not using his ERS right now. We did see this happen once this season. Earlier in the season, back at Imola. In the qualifying at Imola, Slingshot did the same thing. Slingshot forgot to turn his ERS on. But it looks like Smoke this entire time has forgotten to turn his ERS on or something. I'm really not sure what's going on. Unless this is intentional and he's really trying to do this many laps around the track. But there we go with Great Ace. Great Ace posted 121 flat. That's going to put him in 5th for now. Obviously, still 4 other drivers who could potentially beat that. But I'm just confused now. So is Smoke going to use his ERS now? I guess he wanted to do 2 full out laps before his hot lap. So Smoke's going to use it now. Okay, yeah, okay. So here is Smoke's actual hot lap. Sparky also looking like he's going to get a pretty fast time here. He just has to secure it for these final couple of corners. So you see there, gets through there, no problem, no sliding at all. And that's going to be a 117.1 for Sparky. What a crazy time there. Hop back to Smoke there now. That's going to be a full 2 seconds faster than Drupely's time. Drupely or Vodka's time. A full 2 seconds faster for Sparky. My goodness, what a lap time. Like I said, you can tell he's really out for vengeance tonight. He wants to make up for his misgivings at Monza. He really wants to win the race tonight. But there goes Great Ace. Actually takes 2nd from Drupely as well with a 118.6. Wicked time for Great Ace there. Really solid lap from him. That's going to put him 2nd for now. But there's still 8 minutes left to qualifying. That could change. Smoke posts a purple Sector 2. Gets very lucky there, though, that he doesn't invalidate. The game doesn't invalidate his time. I guess because he, because he lost time there. Probably lost a couple tenths. So this is probably why the game didn't validate him. And no, Smoke's just going to go right back into the pits. He got a 121.4 so far, as right now. We have on board Jelly here now. Going through the first sector. And we can see Abrupt, the only other person who doesn't have a time on the board. He is also out right now doing an out lap. Vodka Victory is also coming out for another run. But yeah, very strange what Smoke's doing there. I don't know what he was planning on. He clearly forgot to flick his hot lap switch. I can only think that's what happened, and he tried to do something, but he ran out of fuel. He must have forgot to flick his hot lap switch. Like, there's no other explanation. Your tires already heat up fast enough here. You don't need to do like that many laps around the track. Here goes Jelly, purple sector 2. Going for the stadium now. And there goes Jelly across the line with a 118.3, 3/10 faster than Great Ace. That's going to put him second for now, up there with his teammates. So as of right now, with 6 minutes left of the qualifying, it is set to be a McLaren front row lockout right now. McLaren 1-2 for the starting grid. We'll see if anyone else has anything to say about that. Drupally currently invalidated. Not a great lap from him. Drupally really struggling here right now. From what we've seen in practice, this man has a lot more pace here than he's showing. He's really struggling here in this qualifying. He's having to go back in here now. Vodka, like I said, is out on track once more. Trying to get a faster lap time. What about Abrupt, who's coming through the final couple corners there now? This is going to be his first lap time on the board. And that's going to be a 118.5 for Abrupt. Wicked lap. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, Abrupt. That's going to put him up ahead of Great Ace, 1/10 faster than him. And only a couple tenths off Jelly. So if he goes back in the pits now, he will have another chance to post possibly an even faster time. So Abrupt also looking like he has great pace here tonight at Mexico as well. Great lap from him. Vodka Victory has invalidated, so he is going to have to go around again, or he's going to have to pit. One or the other. That is the end of that lap for him. I'm afraid. We'll see what he does. And nope, he's going to go around again with 60% ERS left in the car. Okay. Pete's coming out now. Trying to post another lap. But like I said, his pace still not looking too shabby. Like he's right there with these other guys. Over go. Smoke is also now back out on track now as well. Still not using his ERS. I'm not really understanding what Smoke's plan is here tonight. He's currently slowest time on the grid at the moment by a pretty wide margin. And like I said, he could have had a super solid lap earlier if he was using ERS for it. I'm just so confused what's going on in his head right now. Meanwhile, it looks like Slingshot's going to have to go back into the pits. Is he? Low on fuel. Going to have to go back into the pits. Yes, he is. Vodka Victory just set a purple sector 2. However, he's almost out of ERS here now. Fortunately for him, that doesn't really matter too much, though, in the stadium section. So looks like he could still finish with a solid time here. Let's see. He's coming around the final corner here now. Ooh! And that's a Red Bull spun out there. That's the Red Bull of Smoke. Vodka Victory crosses the line, posts a 118.1. Huge improvement for Vodka there. Moves him up to third with Abrupt. A couple tenths faster than Abrupt. But yeah, that was not Pete the Newfie. That was Smoke. I'm pretty sure that was the Red Bull of Smoke that almost spun into that basically spun into the pit lane there. Again, not sure what's going on with Smoke. He's like not using his hot lap for anything here right now. Only 3 minutes left of the qualifying. The dude has still not used his hot lap. Very, very strange. Pete the Newfie not saving any time right now, it doesn't look like. How about Jelly, who's coming through the first sector here right now? Is he burning ERS? Yes, he is. He is on a hot lap. He's on sector 2. One of the McLaren's going low fuel mode, it looks like. I just want to see here now. Alrighty, the McLaren is going to move out of the way for Pete the Newfie. But Pete is going back into the pits regardless. Drupally coming through here now. He doesn't look like he's really saving any time. However, is that McLaren there? I mean, you'll see for certain. Yeah, Drupally not saving any time here right now. However, a lot of guys coming out for their final attempt of the night here. 2 minutes left of the qualifying. Vodka Victory is on a high lap, but again, he's not really going to have the ERS to make it work. Abrupt retires. That's from the qualifying. That's going to be it for Abrupt. He's satisfied with the time he has, the 118.5. And I can't blame him. It's a pretty solid time. Nothing to scoff at. Good job to him. He'll just have to hope he holds on to that 4th place starting position. And as you can see there, Jelly did manage to improve his time again as well, 117.5. Still 4/10 off his teammate, but regardless, both McLarens looking extremely fast tonight. 117.1 and a 117.5. Wicked pace from the two of them here tonight at Mexico. It's looking like it could be a really strong result for the McLaren duo. And note, Vodka has to dive into the pits, and unfortunately he's not going to have enough time to go around again. So that's actually going to be it in the qualifying for Vodka Victory. See, is there anyone else out right now? Drupally with no ERS, like that's going to be it for him. This is going to be it for Drupally coming around the final corner. And that is going to be an improvement for Drupally, a 118.2. Saves 8/10 and manages to just steal 4th away from Abrupt there. By a couple tenths. Steals 4th away from Abrupt. So as of right now, it looks like he'll be starting on the 2nd row with Vodka Victory. We do have Great Ace out on track right now, though, as well. Anyone who wants to get around the track there, running out of time to do so. Only 10 seconds remaining. Some of these guys, yeah, they're not going to get around again. It's going to be super close here, I think, for Pete down there who had invalidated. Is he going to have time? And no, he is not. Pete the Newfie just barely runs out of time. Unfortunately for Pete, that means he'll be unable to get another lap in here. He was so close, he just mistimed it by 1 or 2 seconds there, I think. Otherwise, he would have had another attempt. But it's looking like Pete will start in 7th. Not looking great for Red Bull here. 7th and 9th. We'll see Slingshot's final time here. Comes around the final corner, and Slingshot is going to post 119.4, which he does improve, but unfortunately just misses out on Pete's time by 0.02 of a second. Almost stole the position away from Pete. Ever so close. But I think that's going to be it. Drupally's invalidated. So congrats to Sparky for securing pole position for the race here at Mexico at his home Grand Prix. And it is going to be a McLaren front row lockout. Sparky and Jelly both on the front row together. Followed by Vodka and Drupally on the 2nd row. Great Ace and Abrupt also showing pretty good pace here tonight, starting 5th and 6th. Pete and Slingshot 7th and 8th, and then Smoke starting at the back 9th. Again, I'm not sure what was going through Smoke's head. Like, why was he not burning ERS that entire time? Like, that was like mind-blowing to me. Just that is going to be it for the qualifying. folks. We are going to have a quick little 5-minute intermission here to let the drivers prepare themselves for the full 36-lap race at Mexico. So I will see you guys back here in 5 minutes time for the race at Mexico. Alrighty, folks, and we're back. Here, quick formation lap before we start the race. Let's see what tires everyone's running for the start of the race. And oh, it's a little all different. As you can see, it is looking extremely in this race at Mexico. It's looking very overcast. It's looking like it could rain at any moment. Who knows? Maybe it's just overcast and it's gonna, get sunny again. I'm not sure. Again, I can't see the weather report like these guys can. I don't know. They probably know more than I do. Maybe it is actually going to stay dry the whole time. It's just going to be overcast. I'm not sure, but this overcast weather though is not looking great. It is looking like it could rain, but we'll have to see. Regardless, most of the guys here, including Sparky and Jelly in the front row, are opting to start on the medium tires, allowing Great Ace, Abrupt, and Pete the Newfie. Vodka Victory and Druply though opting for the hard tires instead, possibly trying to go for a hard-soft strategy. And then at the very back, you have Slingshot and Smoke on the softs, who are doing that, which makes sense to try to gain some positions off the start of the race. It's going to be very good for Sparky, though, because he's going to have his teammate alongside him, who is going to be there able to help hold off Vodka Victory and Druply. We're also going to be trying to fight for the win here tonight as well. Sparky definitely showed. Sparky and Jelly were kind of on their own pace there in terms of one lap pace, but race pace is completely different. So, we'll see how it goes. Anything can happen. Anyone can make a mistake at any moment on this track. It's so all over the place, so slippery. And this is another formation lap bug. It's looking like it. It's looking like a formation lap bug. It's looking like another formation lap bug because Druply couldn't park properly. Just like at Zandvoort, we're experiencing another one of these. Is it going to be a lag out from Jelly? That's what it was at Zandvoort. Zandvoort was Jelly's connection. What's going on? Is anyone going to be able to move here soon? At Zandvoort, this happened for 20 seconds. No one could move. And then they were able to. So we'll see. See exactly what's going on here now in a second. Oh no, it's actually Slingshot. Slingshot was having the connection issues. Slingshot has lagged out. It's lights out and away we go here in Mexico. Both of McLaren's taken off the line. We're going to have to invite Sling back into the game. Oh my goodness. He's going to fall behind. Someone needs to invite Sling back. It's going to have to be me in a second here. As we see what happens going around the corner here. Sparky takes it off. Both the Aston Martins going at it. Free wide into this corner. One of the Aston Martins, though, gets spun around. Four of the Terrors can hold up its Vodka Victory. Vodka Victory gets spun around there. Drops back into 7th. With Pete the Newfie and the Slingshot AI. From what I can imagine. I'm going to try to invite Sling back to the game there now. Invite Sling back to the game. Free cars trying to go, Jelly, Great Ace, and Vodka were trying to go free wide there around that corner. It's just not possible. And Vodka ended up being the one who got sandwiched. That's what it looked like to me anyway. There we go. Like I said, I did send Slingshot an invite back to the game, so hopefully he's able to join back and get back in here. Hopefully. Sparky, because of the chaos though, Sparky has managed to pull a gap off the start there. Because of all the pandemonium that was going on. Sparky just kind of got away from all of it. As we can see. But ooh, Smoke has also benefited off of this as well. My intervals are all glitched to fuck here because of that glitch at the start too, though. Pete the Newfie and the Slingshot AI going at it here. Down the straightaway, it looks like, unless Sling is back in the game. But Vodka Victory and Drooply have already both been forced to pit for new wings. Both Vodka Victory and Drooply have already done a pit stop now. Drooply coming out in the softs. Vodka Victory on the medium tires. Great Ace is currently now in second, just holding ahead of Jelly. Smoke and Abrupt not too far behind. Pete the Newfie has now made up several positions. He's up into 6th now. On the medium tires. Some of my intervals are still glitched. I think that definitely kind of seals the deal on the formation lap. I think that definitely seals the deal that the formation lap got to go, personally. After the horrible shit that just happened there. I think that's enough of that. That would be my opinion on it anyway. I'm sick of these interval bugs in the formation lap glitches. I think everyone is at this point. Like, this game's been out since June. Regardless, Sparky's just flying. Best possible scenario for him. He's just flying away at the front right now. Jelly, DRS has been enabled. Jelly is going to use a bunch of his ERS here now to try to fly past Great Ace. Going up into the first sector. Good stuff. Jelly retakes second position. She had previously lost due to all the chaos. Great Ace is not going to get DRS on him yet here either. Pete the Newfie still going at it here with the Slingshot AI. I don't think Slingshot has rejoined the game yet. But let me double check. Let's see, has Slingshot rejoined the game? Okay, yes he has. Yes he has. Okay, so apparently Slingshot has rejoined the game. Slingshot is back in control of his car now. Okay, that answers that question. I was unsure if he had gotten back in the game or not, but he has. So fortunately, Slingshot has gotten back in the game, and now him and Pete the Newfie are here battling for 6th position. Slingshot is on the faster tires for now, though. He is on the softs. That already changes things up extremely, as Vodka Victory and Drooply have already now both been forced to do a pit stop and replace their wings. So both Vodka and Drooply are now 20 plus seconds behind everybody else. Jelly sets a new fast lap of the race at 120.6, faster than his teammate. As you can see, Jelly is starting to gain on Sparky. He is starting to gain on his teammate. He is flying here. Now, it was like 3 seconds behind. Now he's only 2 seconds behind Sparky. But because of this, if he's not careful, he's also going to end up pulling Great Ace along. However, Smoke got something to say about that. On the softs, he is trying to catch Great Ace. Getting that DRS range. And steal that position from Great Ace. Smoke, who started all the way from the back, is now already all the way up into 4th. Due to all the chaos that happened there in Sector 1. Like always happens on Mexico. It seems. Seems it's a common thing at Mexico. And here we go. Smoke is right on Great Ace's tail now. Great Ace makes a mistake. Swerves out right back in front of... That was a really unsafe entry there from Great Ace, personally. I'm not sure, though. I mean, I guess he was trying to keep it within the track limits. He didn't want to get a warning. Maybe he wasn't fully off track there, so he had to swerve back in, and Smoke just ended up... They made slight contact. I think Smoke is okay, though. I think it was just a slight bit of contact for the two of them. However, now, because of that slight little bit of contact, which slowed them down... this has allowed Abrupt now to also get in on the DRS train here now between Smoke and Great Ace. Smoke overtakes Great Ace, though. Takes 3rd position, back in the podium position. Great Ace drops down to 4th, and now he's also going to have to worry about Abrupt, who is fast on his tail now as well. And Abrupt is going to have DRS here on Great Ace. But Abrupt is going to have to back out for now, though. Due to all the battling, Jelly has managed to pull ahead of the rest of the guys, but he's now almost within his teammates' DRS. So, looks like both McLarens might be fighting for the win here tonight. It could be back and forth between the two of them. We'll have to wait and see. Vodka Victory and Druply are saving time to Pete the Newfie now, though. It was like 23 seconds. It's now already down to 16. So they are slowly but surely catching up. Even though they don't have too much of a tire advantage. But here we go, come to the straightaway once again. This is going to be another great opportunity for Abrupt here. Unfortunately, it looks like he is... Okay, no, he is going to get DRS. See if he can do anything with it. He still might be a little too far back, though, I'm afraid. Meanwhile, Great Ace, though. Great Ace is getting really close to Smoke. Smoke moves over to defend the position, though. Very smart play by Smoke there. That is the right way to go about that. However, now, Abrupt in the AlphaTauri behind might have his chance to go with Great Ace here. We'll see. And no, unfortunately, because Great Ace is getting the DRS off Smoke, he's just not able to get it done there. But it will be interesting to see what the McLarens do. Is Jelly going to let Sparky not battle with Sparky and let him try to win his home Grand Prix? Or is Jelly going to fight him for the win? Like I said, Jelly has set the fast lap of the race so far. He does have the most race pace right now, so we'll see how that goes. Vodka now only 13 seconds behind Pete the Newfie in 7th. Here we go. These guys, the three of these guys, Smoke, Great Ace, and Abrupt, all fighting for the podium here right now. All of them got the DRS trying to go. Here goes Abrupt. He's now finally going to have a chance to make the move on Great Ace. Pulls ahead of him up into 4th. They are now 6 seconds behind the top 2, though. So not really saving time on them at all. And now Abrupt is trying to stay with Smoke because he's trying to be close enough for the next DRS zone so he can try to snipe Smoke as well. But he's not going to have enough time. But Abrupt has now slotted himself in there. All three of these guys are extremely similar, all sticking together right now in the DRS. Well, everyone else is kind of falling out of it. It looks like Jelly is just staying within a second of his teammate. Maybe he's trying not to pressure him too hard. We will see. We will see. Abrupt is going to have DRS here, though. On Smoke. Is he going to battle him into this corner? No, he's not. He's going to wait for the next straightaway for his chance to go at Smoke. These two have had some great battles this season. Let's see, here we go. Next DRS zone. Abrupt with half his ERS remaining. Burning off ERS, using DRS as well. He is really trying to gain that 3rd position, take that podium spot away from Smoke. Let's see what he can do here. Vodka Victory picks up the 1st time penalty of the race. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Here goes Abrupt and Smoke into the corner. Smoke's trying to fight him in on the inside. Oh, they made contact. Contact between Smoke. Contact between Smoke and Abrupt there. A little bit of contact, but it doesn't matter anyway because it is going to be a full safety car. Pete the Newfie has crashed out. Pete the Newfie has DNF'd the Mexican Grand Prix. So that's going to be our first safety car of the race. First driver out, 8 drivers remaining. So now it is up to Smoke to secure points for Red Bull tonight. Yeah, lots of stuff happened there. As I was saying, Vodka Victory picked up the 1st time penalty of the race. Vodka Victory, like I said, secured the 1st time penalty of the race, 3-second time penalty. That's going to hurt him. Kind of expected, though. This track is kind of bad for track limits. Always has been. There goes both McLarens. McLarens are double stacking under the safety car. Funny enough. McLaren's doing the double stack under the safety car. We'll see if anyone else decides to pull in. See if anyone else decides to pull in as well. No. They're not, but both McLarens have gone in under the safety car. But the other guys are still staying out for now anyway. Maybe they'll go in next lap, we'll see. Drupely's out in fresh mediums right now. And from what I'm being told, apparently Pete did crash around the pits. The very common spot to crash, was trying to go into the pits and locked up and crashed there. There he is. Slingshot and Vodka also pitting on her safety car for medium tires. Pete, make sure you got your audio included there. Brava. Hello, hello. So I was just telling the stream, he said that you locked up going into the pits?
Yes, and I hit the wall. Yahoo!
Yeah. That's Mexico.
That is a pretty solid mistake there, boy. Yep.
Yep.
Vodka Victory got, excuse my French here, but he got completely fucked at turn 1.
Yeah, that's what we call the old, that happened to me in our Wednesday night league that we race in. That's what we call the old Mexico Sector 1 sandwich. There's always one, you try to go free wide there's always going to be that one car that gets fucked. And,
Absolutely.
it happened to be Vodka this time. Great Ace and Jelly managed to get off scot-free, I'm pretty sure. But as you can see here now, so you have shaken things up a lot.
Yes,
both McLarens...
If anybody thinks that was intentional, it was not intentional at all.
Oh.
I fucking locked up going into the pits, so you got low traction in there, man, and I did have a yellow wing damage. So yeah.
Yeah.
I had basically no downforce on the car.
Yeah, also I don't know if you know, I don't know if you saw, but when it lagged on the start of the grid, that was Slingshot who had lagged out, so I don't know if you were how long you were racing against his AI or not. I don't know.
I was trying to invite him back the whole time. That's why I couldn't get past his AI.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But he is back in there now, so that's good. So, I mean,
good.
As the two league owners, I think that kind of seals the deal on the formation lap for the rest of the season. Personally, I think we should turn it off for the rest of the season to avoid. That's 2 races now. That's Zandvoort and this where something like that has happened. Someone's lagged out off the start.
Yes, I believe we have to do that as well, man. Formation lap is pretty glitched and it will never be fixed because this game is garbage, but yeah.
Yeah. Game sucks.
Game sucks.
Game sucks.
If you're watching Kyle, game sucks, man. Game sucks.
Yeah, game sucks. But as we're looking here, it looks like Abrupt will actually take us back to racing here when the safety car goes in. If this... I mean, it looks like, yeah, safety cars in this lap. These 3 are going to stay out. Smoke, I don't think you were in the party with him, but it looked like Smoke, the reason why he started from the back was because I think he forgot to flick his hot lap on in qualifying, I think.
Oh, damn, he didn't say anything in the party about it.
No, otherwise his pace would have actually been really good. But he forgot to flick
here
his,
we go.
Here we go.
Racing Bulls and Aston
Racing. Yeah. Racing Bulls. And Cognizant.
Let's see if Gradius can get through turn 1 cleanly this time.
Yeah, let's see. Here we go, back to racing pace. You can tell Sparky and Jelly pitted. They're both on their hard tires, so now Sparky and Jelly.
Gradius going for a move on Abrupt.
Yeah, here we go.
It's gonna be 3 wide. Might be 3 wide.
It's gonna be 3 wide. Oh, something's gonna happen. Here we go. Something's gonna happen. Gradius trying to take the lead out from Abrupt and Smokes noses, and he does it successfully. There we go. On the 10-lap old mediums, he gets it done.
Once again, he's doing the Grade A strategy, man. He's about to pit again.
Jelly here. Oh, Jelly breaking really late. Oh! He was going at it with Slingshot. I guess he was so focused on trying not to hit anyone, like trying not to hit Sling who was beside him, that he missed his breaking point there. Droopy and Vodka, I don't know if you saw, also both had to pit and fix their wing. Oh, and Great Ace has lost it! Great Ace spun. He's still in the race. He has not DNF, but Great Ace is now all the way at the back. He's done fucked up. Oh, the Alfa Romeo and the Red Bull going at there. Smoke catches it though. Smoke doesn't lose the car. Keeps it, but that was Smoke and Slingshot going at it there in the Sector 3 in the stadium section.
Poor
Wowzers,
Great Ace
abruptly.
once again loses under pressure. It's too bad.
Yeah, finally has lead of the race, and he loses it on 10 lap old mediums. Slingshot now still going at it with Jelly and Vodka. Slingshot going wheel to wheel with Vodka here. Look at this.
Oh my god!
No! Huge accident! Huge accident! Holy shit! Vodka Victory is out of the race. Slingshot and Vodka. That might be a penalty for Slingshot.
I don't
I
think
don't know.
Slingshot was in the game. I don't think he was in the game. I think that was his AI.
Was it they? I thought he joined back. I sent him
He
an
never
invite.
joined back. He never joined back.
Why hasn't he joined back?
His game is glitched out apparently. He's trying to join back the whole time. I sent him like 5 or 6 invites.
Oh
I
my
think that
god!
might be his AI.
So Vodka Victory might have just got crashed out by Slingshot's AI. Oh my god! Wow!
What
Wow!
a huge accident, man.
Wow! Huge accident. Sparky's in the lead again, but not by much. Just ahead of Abrupt and Smoke. Oh my goodness!
Holy shit.
Wow. Okay, so
Mexico producing good race, or are we on the right planet?
that was crazy. The AI Sling did the Sling AI did exactly what Great Ace did to me in practice the other day. That's exactly what.
Oh boy, Vodka's not going to be happy about that one.
No, but that's the thing. It's like, you have no control over your own AI.
In my opinion, the AI should be turned down even more than what it is. It's up too high.
What's it on? 65?
65. It should be on 40 in my opinion. Because if you're an AI, your AI should not be interfering with the real drivers.
With the race, yeah.
And if Val goes in a close fight for the title, it could cost him. Know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That is shocking. Slingshot. The Slingshot has gone in there. Are you sure that's his AI though? I don't think the 65 AI is that fast, man. No way. I think that's Slingshot.
No, he got taken out by AI. It's his AI.
Is that what he's saying in chat? Is that what Vodka's saying?
Yes.
Wow. But that's gonna be the second safety car of the race. Wowzers. Let me see who's done their let me see this here now. Who's done, where does it show this? Stops. There we go. So Abrupt and Smoke have not done their pit stop yet, so if they're smart, they should pit under the second safety car, right? I mean, that is the play here. You're on 12 lap old softs, 12 lap old mediums. You should just get your pit stop. Go to the hards now and finish, right?
Harris can go about 22 laps here, so yeah, he should be able to go to the end.
Yeah, Smoke and Abrupt. They should both just get their pit stops done now.
Otherwise, they're going to be pitting. They're doing great. Smoke is doing the Great Ace strategy here.
Yeah, a little bit of a choke from Great Ace earlier. At least he kept it out of the wall, though. He managed to keep himself in the race. But yeah, that was shocking, man. I thought that was actually Sling and Vodka.
That was a huge accident, man.
That was a huge accident. Oh, and there he goes. Okay, so Smoke is pitting. He's doing the right thing, especially since he's on the softs. But Abrupt is still staying out on these 13-lap-old mediums. Maybe he really doesn't feel confident taking the hards 22 laps. Huh. Well, all of a sudden, this has really turned around for the Alfa Romeo team, who, like I said, are trying to beat Aston Martin in the Constructors. This is like the most they could have hoped for. This has now brought Drupally back into the fold. He's in the race once again. Wowzers. Oh my goodness. Wow. This second safety car, though, what these guys aren't realizing, Pete, is that this second safety car is actually going to benefit the two McLarens who are on those 5-lap-old hards, because if it weren't for this second safety car, they probably would have had trouble taking those hards all the way to the end of the race, but now, because of the safety car, that's going to make it a lot easier.
Absolutely, man. Definitely.
So it's
McLaren's
actually
in really good shape right now, so I think it's going to be a battle between two McLaren. Should win.
for the win. Yeah, that is what it's looking like here now. Um, Safety car is in his lap. Yeah, so Abrupt's he's gonna lose time. But all I can think of is that he really didn't want to go like 22, 23 laps on the hards. We'll see. Man, vodka. I still can't get over that. Here we go. We're going back to racing speed here. Oh my goodness. Vodka has submitted the incident clip. Here we go. Jelly's on Abrupt's asshole. Here off the start. He was sniffing it. He's giving it a nice little whiff. On the fresher tires. You can tell he's clearly getting held up by Abrupt here because Abrupt's on those old mediums that are starting to wear out now.
Well, the McLaren pads racing build down DRS straight. Oh, there they go.
Yes. There he goes. Abrupt is defending them. Two of them still going at it. Abrupt defends his position well, though. One's a little wide there, though. Yeah, it was a bad call, though, because he is going to have to pit here soon regardless. So, I mean...
He's going to lose a lot of time, man.
He's going to fall all the way to the back. That's right. At this point, Abrupt's going to have to hope for a third safety car, to be honest. We'll see Jelly. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. As ID Tattoo said in chat. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. There he goes. Gets past Abrupt. No issues at all. Both Alfa Romeos are right behind Abrupt. He has to be careful. The Alfa Romeo duo are right next to each other, going through the stadium.
It might be Slingshot's AI still, I believe.
Oh, how is the 60... Bro, I don't believe that's his AI, man. I don't think the 65 AI is that fast around Mexico, man.
It is. The whole time I was fighting him, man, I couldn't get away from him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely something that also might have to be changed. But there we go. Druply is trying to take that podium position away from Abrupt. And so is Sling.
On board.
So is Sling.
On board. Go is on board. You see how he's driving.
Slingshot retired from the session.
And Abrupt got his wish, I think.
Slingshot retired from the session. That has to be an AI retirement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying?
That was an AI retirement. Yes, that was an AI retirement.
Yeah, that's like winning... oh, here we go. Abrupt in smoke. Oh, look at these guys. Look, oh, they're both going to get past grade A's, are they?
Oh my god, contact.
A little bit of contact there. Between grade Ace and smoke. Abrupt's going to try to get away from him. Oh my goodness. What a crazy race. So 6 drivers left in the Mexican Grand Prix. As we predicted. And there's still 20 laps to go, Peter. Anything can happen. We still could see another DNF or two. Still 20 laps to go, my friend.
Or we could go spectate Transcanada Highway, man, for our 20 laps. Be great, man.
Right? DRS enabled.
And Jelly got a 3-second penalty. That's huge for the front.
That's going to be huge for Sparky. That's going to give him some relief. Oh, and there goes Abrupt now going into the pits. He's going to lose a lot of time. That's going to hurt him.
Great race.
Abrupt at this point is going to have to hope for another safety car if he wants to get back up there. Smoke and Great Ace. Going to stay on board with them for now because they're currently the guys to watch. Especially now that Jelly has that penalty. Sparky is not going to have to worry about it. Even if Jelly does catch up to Sparky, you know, he just has to stay with his teammate. But Druply is going pretty quick. He's only...
Well, Abrupt is on the soft tire, Will.
Oh.
Aye.
20 laps on the side. I mean, it's
not going
to happen.
Again.
Yeah, it's not going to be. It's not going to happen.
That was a bad strategy call right there, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think he's going to be able to take this off 20 laps.
They can go max of 13, man. They can go 13 laps.
Yeah, so Abrupt kind of screwed himself over there. So it's another bad moment for Abrupt. I mean, he showed he had the pace to do it here. This is just bad calls. Terrible calls for Abrupt here. You can see Great Ace and Smoke on very similar tires. Here's the thing though, Great Ace and Smoke are gonna have such a tire advantage. Is that gonna, if they start to catch up, the other guys are gonna feel the heat, you know what I mean? So we gotta keep an eye on that gap here with Great Ace and Smoke, because that is, with them 6.5 seconds behind Druply. There goes Smoke trying to overtake Great Ace. That was successfully. Oh my goodness. But yes, Jelly is catching his teammate. He's pulling away from Druply a bit there, as you can see too. Very curious as to what Abrupt was thinking.
I don't know either, man. So, Will, how's your day?
This is gonna be like the time me and you commentated the French Grand Prix, is it?
I think so, man.
My day is going all right so far. Sucks for Alfa Romeo because, like I said, they're trying to fight Aston Martin for the constructors, and Slingshot not even getting a chance to really do the race because I mean we're assuming that was his AI the entire time.
Yeah, it's just as AI getting a chance to ruin Valka Victory's championship hopes, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so I agree. We'll have to turn the AI down a bit for sure. Maybe down to like 50 or something. Wow. But no, Abrupt is saving time, but like you said, the problem is he is going to have to pit again.
So
it's going to be a problem. Jelly is also catching up to his teammate. Like I said, they're both on 10-lap old hards.
But he does have that 3-second penalty.
Wait, I just realized Sparky and Jelly are on 10-lap old hards, and it's lap 19. There's still like 16 laps to go. They're not going to be able to do that, right?
They could stretch it out. They could do that. Yes, they could. They could stretch
Well,
it
they
out.
could. Yeah, if they're not losing time, but like if they're on these 25 lap old hards in the last couple laps of the race, you might see some of these other guys. I mean,
So, I don't think so because Druply has to pit again.
I think Smoke though is still in a position for a podium here, though, is he not? Because Druply is gonna have to pit again, right?
Yes, Smoke is in the position for podium.
Yeah, so this is like a fight for the podium here right now between Smoke and Great Ace, I think.
Come on, Great Ace, carry this race, man. Carry it on your back, man.
Carry it on his back. Oh, Abrupt posts a new fast lap of the race, 120.3. We'll see if he keeps that. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't. I mean, he's on the softs. No one else probably will go to the softs.
Will you got any plans for tomorrow, man?
Do I have any other plans for tomorrow? I don't think so. I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah,
I don't
Great
know,
Ace
man.
seems to be inching up to Smoke.
He is. He's keeping up with him. I'm gonna look at their lap times here now. Yeah, very similar fastest laps. Great Ace 122.3, Smoke 122.1. So yeah, very similar pace. That's why he's able to keep up with them. Like I said, similar tire, similar pace, bound to happen.
Come on,
Like I
Blue
said,
Maldonado, man. Just go on,
something
crushing
funny.
it.
Something funny. So Abrupt got a new fast lap of the race at 120.3. Before that, it was Jelly on the hards with a 120.6.
Wow.
Funny enough. So,
Safe say Jelly is
but
pretty quicker.
yeah, well, basically, Abrupt will get that fastest lap unless, like I said, unless the McLarens decide not to take these hards all the way to the end, and they decide to go to the softs. Because we'll see, man. I don't know. Maybe they're not. These guys, they haven't shown to be like the greatest tire whisperers, so I don't know. We'll have to see. I think that's a lot of laps for them to push these hards. So I don't know. We might see these top three. We might see these top three pit again, man. So I don't know, bro. This could be a battle for the win here that we're watching right now between Blackstappen and Great Ace. You don't know. That's the thing. It's too early to tell. Anything can happen, boss. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Well, welcome to episode 1 of the NACS podcast.
I mean, it sucks what happened to Vodka because I was like, so it kept glitching. So did Sling like restart the game and it just even with my invite, it wouldn't let him back in?
I invited him like 10 times and it just wouldn't work for him.
Wow.
Great game. Oh, Great Ace. Finally something happening. Great Ace is going for a move. Great Ace is going down Transcat in the highway, man. I did that today on a couple of cars, actually. So, yeah. Great. Great move by Great Ace.
There you go. Yeah. Great design track. As you can see, though, Great Ace is basically out of ERS, though. Smoke's going to have DRS back on him here now.
Maybe Smoke can pull off Transcat in the highway again. See what he does here. No, the highway ends.
Smoke still has like 25% ERS. Great Ace as per usual. Oh no, Great Ace is starting to save up a little bit more. He's getting some back there.
He'll use it again, man, once it gets up to 10%. He'll use it again, don't worry.
Abrupt
Here
now
they go.
fifth.
Here they go. Through all that clean air they're gonna get. Through all that clean air, man. Through those curves, man.
Yeah.
See if Smoke can get him down here.
Smoke. Got DRS here. Is he going to go for a move on him? No, he's not.
No, he's not smart. Wait to the main street.
Yeah. He's going to be patient. He's going to wait. Meanwhile, through all this, Abrupt is catching them. But like you said, he's going to have to pit again. So what was the point? What was the point? If he got into the mediums, it'd be a different story. But, you know.
Now we're gonna see Smoke turn on his DRS, man, and his sport mode in his car and just get past all the guys in the inside lane. There he goes.
Dominic Toretto.
Great fucking move, man.
Pops the NACS.
Wonderful move, man. Family. It's a family move.
There we go. Family. But yeah, no, I think Vodka actually submitted the clip for what happened on lap one actually. Yeah, I have to see that because I don't know, man. Like I've been screwed
welcome to the episode 1 of NACS podcast. We are going to talk about stuff that happened at the beginning of the race because there's nothing happening.
Well, that's Mexican GP for you. But regardless, yeah, I don't know though, man. I'd have to see it back, but stuff in that first sector, man, it's so like I don't know. I have to see who's actually if anyone's actually at fault there or if that was just
apparently Great Ace. What I heard is that Great Ace had more involvement, like more contact involvement than Jilly.
We'll have to say. Well, all it comes down to is who should have backed out, basically. Oh no! Blackstappen spins in the stadium. What a weird spot to. Isn't that a weird spot to spin?
Not really, no, because you don't get much traction there because of the shadow. The track temp is low.
Yeah, there comes the Alpha Tauri of Abrupt. He has to let him go. Druply now is doing his pit stop.
Will that 2-stop from Abrupt actually work?
And Abrupt is now going into the pits as well. I guess he's going to come out on mediums to finish the race.
And or maybe Smoke didn't do a Pito Perez, thank God, and he made it into the pit lane.
He did, but he also got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits.
Shocker. Shocker. Abrupt, is that you? Abrupt.
What a choke from Smoke, man. Oh my god, he was in a great position.
Rhymes.
And then
that rhymes, man. Good rhyme.
That does rhyme. Yeah, Dr. Seuss, yeah, it rhymes. What a choke from him, though, because now he was in a great position for a podium. And now he's all the way at the back, you know. Him and Abrupt 20+ seconds behind.
Oh man, we can really have a nice conversation now. Look at those gaps, man.
Look at those gaps. Let's see, Smoke. He has that 5-second penalty, so that's the problem. Even if Smoke manages to catch Abrupt, you know, he's not going to be able to do much. That's unfortunate for him. Yeah, so now, hey man, blame Smoke, bro. All he had to do was not do something stupid like that and choke. And we would have had something to watch, you know.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell was that? Spun there, speeding in the pit lane, penalty. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Fucking like 10, 11 laps left of the race. Great Ace, though. Look at Great Ace. He's in position for podium. However,
Don't
Drupal's going to
say
get...
that, man. He's on a hard tire.
Yes, he's on the hard tire, and Drupal is on fresh mediums, and he is going to be flying to catch up to Great Ace. So I think...
He is.
Yeah, so right now it's basically a battle for the podium between Great Ace and Drupal is what we're looking at right now. And Jelly, like we said, it would have been, maybe the McLarens could have gone at it, but now, like, ever since Jelly got that penalty, it looks like he's basically been, like, taking it easy, if you will, you know? Yellow in Sector 2, though. You said don't say anything. What's going on with Great Ace? Why did he lose it there for a second?
Lost it. Great Ace lost it, like I said.
Don't say anything, yeah. And now Drupal is only 3 seconds behind him.
Like I said, see, man, you need me in the booth, man.
Yeah.
I am the genie. I am the genie.
The genie. Yes, by Rob Williams. Genie. Get the genie. Get the genie here in the booth. See, man, that's what happens when Great Ace rubs your lamp, man. That's what happens.
Yeah, man.
Shocking. Ridiculous. So now Drupal is already now like a second and a half behind Great Ace. Yeah, you can tell Jelly's really taking it easy because, I mean, everyone else is burning as much ERS as they possibly can, and Jelly's still holding on to like 60%. Oh no, Jelly is burning some now. But it's like ever since he got that time penalty, he's just been like taking it easy. He's like, nah, I don't, you know.
Bro, is it me, or has the wind at this track increased a little bit, man? I've noticed on the trees.
Maybe. Great Ace struggling there. So Drupal is forced to let off there.
Is there an accident going to happen again?
Here we go. Drupal is right behind Great Ace. Bro, I called it. Look, there goes Sparky into the pits. There goes Sparky into the pits. I told you, man, they weren't taking those hards all the way to the end of the race. I told you. Look, and there they go. They're gone to the softs. Sparky gone to the softs.
So it's a battle for the win between Great Ace and M-Tray. Or Drupal. No, it's not, because Sparky's going to come out ahead of him.
Here we go. Drupal is going to go past Great Ace. Great Ace kind of holding them up there, honestly. Great Ace might have cost Drupal some time there, actually, with his mess up. Because then when Great Ace came back on track, Drupal had to, like, let off. So that might have cost him that little bit of time difference that they needed. But regardless, Drupal is still on pretty solid tires. Definitely better tires than Great Ace anyway. So once Drupal gets out of Great Ace's DRS range, which he is right now, he shouldn't have to worry about...
I just thought of something. Well, is this going to be an interesting ending? Will Jelly stay out to try and keep that 3 seconds to Sparky, I wonder?
Yeah, that could be the play. That could be the play.
But I see there's also people leaving the grandstands, man. Not good.
No, I mean, he might, but I don't know. I think they just didn't want to double stack. I'd say he's probably going to do the same thing right now, maybe.
We'll see. We'll find out. Yes, he is.
Yep, there he goes.
So the genie has left the building.
Yep, Drupal actually setting a purple sector 2 there. So Drupal is flying on these mediums. Funny enough, like he is going. So
dude, man, look at all those empty grandstands in the stadium section. Shocking, man.
So Drupal and Sparky are definitely going to be ahead of Jelly here for sure, right? Like they're definitely both going to snipe him here.
Oh, Jelly served that penalty. That's why he's so long.
Oh, that's why. And Drupal, though, sets a new fastest lap of the race. So Drupal is absolutely flying now. Coming into the final laps of the race.
But those two McLarens, man, are on the faster tires, so...
They're on the faster tire. No, Jelly still has that penalty. He still has that 3 second penalty.
He still has a penalty. Oh, dang.
Still has the 3 second penalty, yep. So,
Smoke and Abrupt still alive in the back there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what happened to them. Well, with Smoke, he choked him. He made his own mistakes. But Abrupt made those bad strategy calls. That's what really cost Abrupt. Otherwise, Abrupt would be up there fighting for the podium right now as well, I think.
Absolutely. And whoa, Great Ace nearly lost it again.
Man, he is struggling, isn't he?
It's those hards are shit, man. All I have to say, they're shit.
They're shit, and he has to take them. What?
Another
8
8
laps?
laps. 8 laps. Yeah, he's gonna be struggling. Will Abrupt catch Great Ace? I wonder.
Which he technically, I mean, he can do it, but he is gonna be those last couple laps. He's gonna be struggling. Sparky sets new fast lap of the race, 119.2 on the softs. No surprise there. I mean, you might see his teammate might try to take it from him. We'll see. Jelly is keeping up with Druply, though. Druply isn't gaining any time on Sparky, like you said, because those soft tires are just too quick. Those soft tires are just too quick. But at this point, even though Jelly has that penalty, there's still a reason to fight Druply, I think, because he could get past Druply and try to get clear 3 seconds ahead. You know what I mean? Try to still take second again.
I think he can do it, but hopefully.
So that's gonna be the main
thing.
Can hold
on, man.
So that's gonna be the main thing to watch here is battle for second between these two.
Or Great Ace, man. Great.
Sparky just has to keep it together for another 7 laps, and he'll win his home Grand Prix. But like we said, anything can happen. You know, you touch a curb the wrong way. I've seen it happen to guys. You could have like 2 laps left in this race on this track, and you just touch a curb the wrong way, and you are gone in that second sector.
Will Sparky conquer Perez's dream before Perez do?
We'll see. We'll see. Sparky he's had a pretty good season, you know, like I said, he's currently third in the driver standings. He's won 4 races. 4 out of the 17 races we had done up to this point. So, looking pretty good.
Oh damn, he cut the corner pretty good there.
Yeah, here we go. Jelly is right behind Druply now. He's going to have DRS on him here again. Coming through here.
He's going to get a good run out of her.
He is, yeah. And he's burning ERS as well. Yeah, he's going to look at him. Look at him go on those softs, man.
Look at him. Look. And he makes the move around Druply. Yeah. Good stuff, man.
Oh, Druply's still right on him, though.
He'll lose the time for the S's. He'll lose him for the S.
Yeah, but regardless, so Druply has to try to keep this 3-second gap now at this point, really.
Yeah.
He has to just try to stay with him.
Can he keep it? He has 6 laps left. Can he keep it?
His mediums are going to be fine, man. His mediums should be fine until the end of the race. Like, they're going to be best kind. He shouldn't have any problems with his tires. We shall see. Great Ace still out on those hards. We'll see. I think that's something else to watch as well, honestly, is how Great Ace handles those hard tires at the end.
100%.
Because otherwise, oh man.
Oh look, yeah. Druply's gonna stay in DRS too, right?
He's staying in DRS. That's all that matters. That's all that matters for him at this point, is just staying in DRS.
Looks like Jelly got a lower downforce setup though, because he can't touch him.
Yep. Yeah.
Podcast listeners, do you think they are running 00 wings? Let us know. I'm telling you, man, those grandstands, bro.
I just love that we've experienced 3 different game glitches in the one lobby. We had the interval glitch happened again because Druply couldn't park because he's from Alabama. We had the Starlink fucked up his parking. Yeah. Slingshot lagged out and couldn't come back in, and then the Slingshot AI crashed out.
That's fucking hilarious, man.
Okay. That is definitely the dumbest incident.
You gotta get his reaction on his stream, though, man.
Yeah, I gotta see that. I really gotta see that. Oh, you know that's coming at the end of the season, man. You know.
Yeah, you gotta put my Monaco clip in there too, man. I realized after the Monaco race, man, that I forgot to turn my camera on. My webcam.
Yeah, your webcam. Yeah.
Not for OnlyFans, people. Don't worry. It's for Twitch.
Yeah. Makes an OnlyFans account for his cats.
Oh, all that pussy, bro.
Oh my god. So Jelly is actually pulling a little bit of time on Sparky now, because it was like 5 seconds and now it's down to 4.3, 4.4, so like I said, he does have that penalty, but oh okay, so Drew he does got Drooply out of his DRS now, he got down to 2 seconds, but 4 laps remaining. I mean the thing is, right, the thing is, these softs. Will the
Are
wear
going to drop off. They drop off very quickly here.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's not gonna be as easy as it looks for him to hold a 3 second gap to Drooply here. Like, this second
Absolutely.
place is still in the cards for Droop. Abrupt is also catching Great Ace too. Abrupt's only 7 seconds behind Great Ace now. So if Great Ace makes one little tiny slip up, Abrupt will snipe fourth away from him as well.
It's gonna happen, man. We just cursed him, man. It's gonna happen. Don't worry.
Yeah, and it'll be another fourth for Abrupt. Keep in mind that's Abrupt's highest. Abrupt, I think he's had 4 fourth place finishes. Season.
Oh,
Oh,
yellow flag.
yellow sector free though. Oh, Abrupt must have had to catch his car. Actually, I think Abrupt almost lost it there.
Yeah,
So
abrupt
never
made a
mind.
mistake.
Never mind. We cursed the wrong person.
Fuck.
Never mind. Oh, Drooply also going a little over the curb there.
And he's outside 3 seconds now.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there from Drooply. Has Drooply choked, as he loves to do sometimes. Has
Like a
Drooply also
starling.
choked? Yeah. That could cost Drooply second place. And that might not seem like a lot. Some people might be like, oh, it only cost him 3 points, like whatever. But when there's only 6, 7 races left of the season, and you're 81 points behind Aston Martin in the Constructors, yeah, 3 points matters a lot. So it's actually huge for these guys right now.
But if Aston Martin keep crashing each other out, man,
Right, so is that basically what he's saying? That it was more like Great Ace should have let off because Great Ace was the one behind, right? It was Vodka and Jelly were in the front, like they were the ones going
I
at it.
didn't see what happened. I just seen Vodka hit my front wing, man, when he spun around, and that's all that I know. But what I heard, but there was some, harsh opinions in the party chat. That's all I'm gonna say. Directed
Yeah.
to somebody.
Yeah, Drooply, that mistake, he was keeping up with Jelly this whole time, but then that mistake in Sector 2 has cost him so much now. And yeah, at this point, Jelly's gonna get it unless Jelly gets another time penalty. Or if Jelly makes a little mistake like Drooply did. That's gonna be it. 2 laps remaining. Sparky out front looking like he's gonna win his home Grand Prix right now. Abrupt, even after that mistake, is still only 9 seconds behind Great Ace. He got down another second in that lap. Like that's, yeah. So unfortunate for Abrupt. He actually definitely would have caught Great Ace if he hadn't made that mistake there.
I wonder will that incident clip though affect the podium results because Jelly was involved in that incident, right?
Jelly was involved and Great Ace was involved. Yep, so that could that incident clip could shake some stuff up.
We'll the NACS FIA could manipulate the result for Jelly, man.
Yellow in Sector 3, Abrupt has made another mistake there. Must have gone a little too fast into the stadium. He's made another mistake. I mean, he's still keeping ahead of Smoke, who has that time penalty regardless because of the speeding in the pits. So they're just trying to finish the race at this point. They just want it to be over with. Never have to touch this track again, at least on this game anyway. This track won't be coming back next season. See, Drooply.
Whoop wee.
Final lap of the race now.
Oh, I don't know if I'm happy or I'm sad, man. What do you think? This track
Hey,
to watch is
man.
just as bad to fucking drive, bro. It's so bad, man.
It is. It's just a piece of shit, isn't it? Such a
Sparky,
piece of
close
shit.
off in style, man. Win your home race so it never has to come back on the calendar again, bro. Close out in style, man.
Yeah. True, please. Tried his best. He's used all his ERS, but
Just can't
just
touch.
lost too much
He just
time.
can't touch those McLarens, man.
Oh, the Red Bull of smoke going off there on the final lap.
Smoke,
In
don't
Sector
fucking
2.
choke it, man. Come on, bro.
I mean, at this
Oh,
point, I think he'll get the classified. I think he could bin
yes.
it right now and he'd still get classified finisher. So I mean, I think he's okay.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. I forgot. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, so I think he's okay. Um, he's done what he had to do. He's gotten some points, I guess, kept himself in the standings. But I think it's great ace. We really got to give some credit here too, because I mean he's stayed out these hards. They must be terrible to drive, and he's just trying to keep Aston Martin relevant in the standings, you know, in those constructor standings. I think they're very lucky. They're very lucky that Slingshot couldn't do the race, because otherwise, if Slingshot was in the race, man, you know he'd be up there right now. He'd be up there third and fourth with Drupally probably.
Oh, definitely.
It would probably be McLaren 1-2, Alfa Romeo third and fourth, I would say, if Slingshot had actually gotten to drive the race. Considering how consistent he is. But there we go. Congrats to Sparky for winning his home Grand Prix. Definitely race of the season for sure.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%,
Oh,
man.
100%.
I really enjoyed that chat we had, man, on the podcast. Thank you, viewers,
Yeah,
for joining our podcast, man.
Yeah, on the podcast. McLaren 1-2. McLaren secure 1-2 for themselves. Trying to steal second in the constructors away from Alfa Romeo. That's their goal, I'm pretty sure. But Drew Police
is it possible
still,
for them to catch Aston though?
I don't think so, unless both Astons literally like fell off a cliff in the final 5 or 6 races. Yeah, they literally have to fall off a cliff.
Well, one of them did today, so yeah.
Yeah. One of them got punted by the Neon Tide. But
Yeah, it was Great Ace's Plan Z, man.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, good stuff to McLaren. 1-2. Drupally, another podium. Another what could have been for Drupally if he hadn't had to. If Drupally hadn't had to pit and fix that wing damage, man, Drupally could have had the win tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna make fun of him for that now. It's another one. It's another one added to the total.
And here goes Chris Angel, man. Chris Angel.
Woo! Good stuff to Great Ace though for holding on those hards, man. They must have been freaking terrible. Absolutely terrible. But Great Ace holds on. He gets 4. If he gets points, 12 points for Aston Martin. Abrupt securing another top 5 finish this season in NACS, and Smoke holding on, managing to get his highest points finish. Smoke's highest points finish, funny enough, in the second half of the season, I'm pretty sure. That's how shitty the second half of the season has been for Red Bull.
Please be foreshadowing.
But,
yeah.
regardless. And I mean, look at his fastest lap. Look at Smoke's fastest lap, too. He could have been up there as well. But we're going to get the McLarens and Drupally in the party now for a quick little podium interview. Invite them in there now. Jelly. Invite Jelly.
Sparky's poor avatar, man.
And Drupally, who's always offline. What do you mean, man? I'm online. What do you mean, man? I'm always online.
That's my Starlink, bro.
Playing Starfield on my Starlink. Oh, there he is. I gotta show up now.
Oh my fuck. I mean, will it stream, so I'll hear it anyway.
Yeah, I'll hear it at some point. Oh my god. Make sure you guys got your audio included.
He's still connecting.
Is he actually connecting?
Yeah, he's still connecting.
Droop, can you hear us, or you connecting? No, he's actually connecting. Okay, never mind. The joke was completely valid. Completely valid. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay?
Yeah, bro.
Man. Alright, cool.
Congrats, man.
So,
good win.
Congrats, Sparky, on winning your home Grand Prix.
Thanks.
And the only Grand Prix, Mexican Grand Prix in NACS, man.
I mean,
great stuff, man.
I mean, you had such a good start that you were able to get away from all that chaos. I mean, that kind of sealed the deal there, honestly. Yeah. Because they, you know, but I mean, that happens in Sector 1 at Mexico. I mean, I'll have to watch the clip, but Sector 1 at Mexico, man, you can't go free wide, and you just gotta see who someone should have let off. I have a feeling it was Great Ace, but again, have to watch it back.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Well, I was gonna watch it later, but I wanted to see if my rear view saw what happened since I was in front of all that. Because I didn't get a chance to see what happened either.
Yeah, but regardless, 1-2 finish for the team for McLaren. Jelly, I just want to get inside your head a little bit. So when you realized you had that time penalty, were you just like, okay, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna back off and just try to, hold second, basically?
Yeah. So I figured I wouldn't, unless I was a lot faster, right? I wouldn't try to contest that. But I was mainly just trying to build a gap to the people behind me, make sure that penalty didn't bite me in the ass, at the end. But yeah, it almost did. It almost did at the very end with Drew catching up. I think it was like a 4.5 second gap, and then like last 2 laps, like 3.2, 3.6 seconds. So it got real close.
Got real close. He made a little mistake there in Sector 2. That definitely is probably what cost him there. But regardless, no, just like solid drive from the two of you. Like I said, didn't really make any big mistakes. Kept it together.
Oh, I just watched it back, and I have a totally different opinion on what should have happened in that one. Whoa. Alright, I don't know. That was my POV, but I'm gonna have to watch the stream, bro.
Very exciting. It was truly an exciting race. Mexico is such a great track. It's definitely coming back next season.
Hell it is.
If anyone doesn't know what sarcasm is, you definitely need to search that up in the...
What? What's wrong with Mexico? It's a great track.
Definitely.
You know how to drive.
Sarcasm. Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you now. Drooply, man, sucks that you had to pit and fix that wing, man, because otherwise you could have been up there fighting maybe even for the win. But you had to fix that wing at the start, and that cost you. And then you were all the way in the back and had to pit again.
Chaos all around.
Yeah. So apparently that was a slingshot AI that actually crashed Vodka out.
Yeah, I talked to him, like, I didn't know what was going on, man. Like, shit was just... Everything was going wrong, man. That crap was insane. Like, fucking Norton Security kept updating on me, sending me to my desktop home screen, and then... Like,
you couldn't park properly, so you fucked up my intervals. You fucked up my intervals again.
That was a glitch. Like, I'm pulling up to the parking spot, and I haven't even got close to that blue thing, and it just says, like invalidated parking or whatever it says. Like, it didn't even give me a countdown like to pull up to it or anything. Like, as soon as I got my nose in the beginning of the box, like way away from that thing, it immediately disqualified me.
Well, I can say this right now because this game is so buggy. Sparky was right a week or two ago. Yeah, the last 6 races of the season, formation laps being turned off. I'm not dealing with these bugs anymore.
Hey man, after that, like like it gives you a countdown as you're pulling up to the thing. I didn't get any of that. Like, I started to ease towards that thing, and it immediately disqualified me. Like, while I was still moving towards it.
Yeah, so that's why, like I said, formation lap for definitely at least for the rest of this season, is being turned off because they just. I mean, they said they tried to fix it, and then they still never fixed it. So I'm guessing they're never gonna fix it, and there's just always going to be these same bugs that have carried over from 22 to this game, and yeah, it's unfortunate that they can't even get that right. But regardless, guys, another great finish for the Free. You guys have had a super solid second half of the season.
Yeah, good race,
for you guys,
boys.
especially, have really shined, I think. And I mean, it worked out. I mean, Droop, it sucks that Sling didn't get the chance to race, because I think with how consistent he is, I feel like he could have been up there in like fourth.
Even if he just finished the race, he would have got a good finish, because how many people were left.
Yeah, so it sucks that he never even got to race, because otherwise you actually would have gained points over at possibly on Aston Martin.
Yeah.
From that.
Well, we should have still, because Vodka didn't finish, and then I beat Great Ace, so we still gained some points on him.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, exactly. Many. Still. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Regardless, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Belgium, for Spa, for race 19 at Spa. So we'll see you guys next time.
Good race there, boys.
Yes, great race.